All right, so what I want to do is I want to show you how to use this plant biodiversity simulator. It's quite good. So basically, you have two forests here. We have a dark green forest and a light green forest. And I guess this is like, I don't know, a stream running between the two of them, a wall. I'm not really sure what. Okay, I guess it looks a little bit like, what's that video game people like to play? Minecraft, okay? So here's the trick. You've got these sampling points here, 1 through 10. It took me the longest time to figure this out. Here's how you move them. I want to move 1, and I want to start sampling, say, the green forest. So I go here to where it says move point. I want to move point 1, and I get to move it up, down, right, left. Okay, so I'm just going to move it into the dark green forest. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. So I moved it 5 steps in, and now I want to sample it. So I say sample 1. Now what I want to do is I want to look down here at current sample and cumulative sample. So when I hit sample 1, you'll notice I have the exact same values on both sides. 3, 1, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay, so here they are right here, right? Okay, same values here. My richness right now is 8. And the reason it's 8 is because I have 8 different species. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have 8 species. Now, I want to sample again, so I'm going to try to move 0.2. Now, remember, I can't just click and drag. Unfortunately, I have to go here, say 0.2. I'm going to move this one 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'm going to sample there. Now, notice what happened was that I have a current sample here that has a richness of 8, but my overall richness has gone up to 10. And that's because there's other species that were seen here that weren't seen in sample 1. So sample 1 and sample 2 have different species present. And I could do this for as many samples as I want to take in whichever order I want to take them. By the way, if I wanted to move 3 into this one over here, I would go over here. And the easiest way, instead of going all the way over here, I can just go to the left. Watch. See, and now here I am right here, all right? But I'm not going to sample this one. Now what I want to talk about is how we're going to use this data here to come up with the Shannon-Wiener index. So I want to use the cumulative data. I don't want to use the current sample. I want to see overall what was true for this area. So what I would do then is I would say, all right, in order to use this equation here, the Shannon-Wiener equation, what I need to know is what percent of the total number of individuals does an individual species make up. I need that value because I would say that value times the natural log of that value, and I'm just going to sum that up for every single species there. In this case, there's 10 species. So I would come back here. What I would say is for species 1, there was 8 of them. Now look down here. The abundance, the overall abundance I want to look at is this one right here. I want to look at the cumulative abundance. The cumulative abundance is 32. Of that 32, 8 of them were this species. So I would simply go here. I would have to just say 8. Well, let's just do, I'll add an equation. Okay, so what I would say then is I would go 8 divided by 32 equals, let me make sure I know what that is. I think that was embarrassing. I think it's a quarter, but I'm not sure. 8 divided by 32. Yep, it's a quarter. Okay, equal. That's embarrassing. 0.25. Okay, so this is the percentage. This is P sub I. This value right here, this 0.25, that's what I would use here. Okay. So if I was going to calculate, I would say 0.25. Okay, let me come over here. Or I go in here, and this would be 0.25. And I would say times the natural log of 0.25. So I'm just going to take out my calculator. And by the way, you can do it on your phone. You can just, well, I guess, yeah, so I can show you. So I could take my phone. I have an iPhone. I don't know if it's true on Samsung. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this right here, right? And now I'm going to turn it sideways. And now I see natural log is right there, okay? So you could use your phone as we have. Hopefully you have a calculator. Your math teacher probably wants you to have this. So I'm just going to say 0.25 times the natural log, not log, but I want to look for ln. Okay, where is it on mine? This is embarrassing. I'm not. Oh, there it is. Okay. So times the natural log of 0.25 parentheses. And what I get is this. What this equals is negative 0.346. Now, the fact that it's negative is why we had to take the negative of the sum. So what's going to happen is now if you look, I have 10 species. I believe it's my richness. My richness is 10. So I have 10 different species. Anywhere there's any of them at all, I have to repeat this procedure and then sum it up. And then that will give me my H value. So in order to do this calculation, as it stood here, I would have to do this for 10 different times. Now what makes it easy is, if you notice, like here, it's let's see, 4 and 4. Well, if I do it one time, I can just do it a set. It's like I don't have to recalculate. I just use that number again. 1, 1, 1, 1. I do it one. I do it for one of them, and I just keep using it. Okay, 2, 2, 3, 3. Right. So usually it looks like a lot of work, but it's not as much work as you're thinking. And then once you get that value, then you can make interpretations about the biodiversity of a particular area that you sample. Okay, so that's how you use this simulator. Hopefully you'll find that it's not too difficult to complete this activity.